How about the National Football League? I heard it in Tim McKone's headline there, banning the hip drop tackle unanimously. Like, this is the way we've taught our kids to tackle. We did this. This was the Seattle style. Pete Carroll came up with this video. I remember coaching Pop Warner, line up kids and dummies, and we're like, this is how we do it. We grab around the waist, and we go to the ground. We don't hit with our heads. How's this going to affect the game? We can bring more headshots in, right? Got to lower the shoulder. If I can't wrap and not violently tackle the guy, then I'm going for it. I'm cutting the legs out. I'm taking the knee out. Not trying to take someone's knee out, I'm saying that's how you tackle. You go, and it's the duck tackle right at the knee. Cut him down. What, are you going to hold him high and wait for everybody to get there? No. Now watch what you want. The NFL changes stuff all the time, man. Jesus. My God. Take away the lowering of the shoulder and the head, and we got to grab, put him to the ground. Yeah, well, that's gone. It's amazing they haven't amended the roughing the quarterback rule. You can't blow on him. Can't knock him over. Yeah, I can't believe it's unanimous. Why, because Marc Andrews missed a ton of the season? Because someone fell in the back of his legs? I don't know.
Barth tweeted it out. Yards after contact numbers about to explode in the NFL this year.
Oh, you know who's going to benefit? Baltimore.
Yeah. Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry and those fullbacks and those tight ends, we're going to run it right down your throat. Yeah, try tackling a 6'6", 250-pound back, size 14 feet, that benches a car.
All right,
that's going to hurt the shoulder. That's going to hurt the
What's the average number of snaps per team in the league per game? Like 65?
55, 60 on a good day, yeah.
Let's call it 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 60.
So there's 120 offensive plays in a game?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to do some quick math. So let's say there's 60 snaps a game times 17 games times the 32 teams in the league. Let's call it 30,000 plays a year in the league. It's probably a little more than that, but let's call it that, right?
Yeah.
30,000 plays a year.
Yeah.
The NFL says they have identified 230 instances of the tackle last year. That's a small percentage.
But it hurt a couple stars, Beetle. That's why it's a problem.
Well, they said that 15 of the 230 tackles resulted in an injury.
Yeah.
I would say this points to a couple of things. Number one, it's not as widespread as people believe it is on both sides of the argument. Barth, all due respect, Barth, love you. You're super smart on this stuff. I think you're full of crap. I think the yards after the catch are going to see a dramatic difference. I don't think that's going to happen. So that's number one, because it's not frequent enough for that to be a game changer. And number two, to go to the other side of the argument, it's not happening as often as you think, NFL. You really don't need to legislate this out of the game. It's not like it's happening every play or 10 times a game. It's not.
It's just a high-profile injury. It's Marc Andrews.
It's just a high-profile injury that's received a lot of attention. And the truth is, the hip drop tackle has always sort of been here. No, the truth is you can get hurt on any kind of tackle in this league. It doesn't need to be that tackle. Yes, I understand why it's a more dangerous tackle. I'm not debating whether or not it's a more dangerous style of tackle. It is, but it's not happening frequently enough that you need to try and dramatically alter the way you officiate or dramatically fine players left and right for this. I just don't think it's happening that frequently by the NFL's own admission. They're telling you it doesn't happen that frequently.
Yeah. I just talked to guys, too, and very prominent guys. Like, you're catching balls going down the seam. You want to get hit in the knee or you want to get hit up high in the head? They all take the head. All of them. You got another knee. Now you eliminate the ability of me to run. Now you're talking about a year rehab, missing a year, missing time. Ask Kendrick Bourne if he would have rather get dinged or had that knee taken out down there in Miami. Like, that's it depends who gets hurt and how they get hurt. Like, Marc Andrews is one of those big guys. There was a couple popular guys this year that got hurt by that.
Hip drop tackle happening roughly, according to the league, once per game. Once per game. In a game with well over 100 plays, it's happening once per game. So if I'm don't talk about the yak yards going up, please. On
Yeah.
one play per game, they're going to go up, so now they're going to go through the roof?
yeah.
Stop it.
I'd love to see
You're
the head-to-head
overreacting.
breakdown. I'd love to see the head-to-head breakdown on this meeting. Okay, if the ball carrier's coming at me and I'm lined up to attack you and I move to the side and I grab you and hip drop you, that's different. I've seen a couple guys get hurt where the defensive end gets crashed down inside. The ball carrier goes up through the A gap and he's running downfield, and you run to go get him and you grab him from behind and you pull him down. Like they quantify that as a hip drop tackle. How is he supposed to tackle the guy? Grab him by the face mask? Trip him up by the shoelaces? How do you want a guy chasing a guy down from behind to wrap him up and take him down? That's the only natural way to do it. Now, I can see if it's coming head-to-head. Now it's drop the shoulder again, go down low, take the legs out. And they'll be bitching about this next year because this is what the league does. They overreact to, there's some numbers there, but a couple coaches bitch because they lose their big player, and this is how it all starts. Then the owners get behind it, and competition committee, all of it, and you end up changing it. Look how many times they changed the catch rule. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't believe it's unanimous. Unanimously voted to change it, to eliminate it. See how many kill shots you get next year. We'll see how many of those are going to be eliminated. Pretty soon, like David Andrews said. And I remember Ramondre Stevenson got hurt by this. And David Andrews that week, I think we may have even had him on. He said at some point, defenders aren't going to be able to do anything. They're going to just eliminate tackle altogether. That's football. I don't know what you guys want guys to do. Guys get hurt all the time.